Welcome back to Let's Play Way of the Samurai 2. This is going to be part 2, and yeah, we should continue from where we left off. I want to head on over to the edge of town.
No, it hurts, Dr. Genon.
That proves you're still alive. You should be happy about it.
But, yo! Hey, thanks, Doc. The pain in my side feels much better now.
I used shiatsu massage to expel the noxious vapors that had been lurking in your liver. Now you just need to take a packet of this medicine with some hot water each night.
Thank you. Well, about the payment.
Don't worry about it. You can't be expected to work if you're sick. Once you feel better and can work again, we can talk about payment.
Thank you so much. Well, I'll be going now.
All right, next patient. Who are you? This is a hospital, you know. You can't just stand around here with your sword all day. Heh, I can't stand you, samurai. Always getting in the way. Go on, get out of here.
Samurai do have their purpose.
Ha! You really think so? All samurai do is walk around all high and mighty, never doing a lick of work. As long as people like you are in charge, this country's in trouble and won't last much longer.
Doctor, this samurai is different. This is the person who saved little no-name from the Auto Gang.
Save the girl. Must have been some kind of mistake. Or a coincidence. No Ronin that ever comes wandering around Amahara is going to do something that commendable. Haven't I always told you?
Doctor, you've got to come quick. Grandma has collapsed.
What? Let's go, Chio.
Doctor, please wait! I'm sorry, but could I ask you to look after the clinic for a bit?
Of course, hurry up and go.
Thank you. I owe you one.
Yeah, I'm just a random samurai. Of course I can look after this clinic and not steal everything. Vamonos. This is no. You have to pick A. I mean, what kind of person would you be if you're just like, oh, whatever. There's trouble. I don't care.
Oh, ow!
And now you pick what is wrong. And I don't know what leave them alone means. I don't know where she is touching. But let's not talk about that right now. Kind of an odd moment.
Ow! Ah!
The pig licked the man's belly button. So yeah, I'm not really sure how this part works, but after you pick one incorrect one, you should pick the fourth option. I don't have any idea. I haven't tried anything else, so I'm not sure if that fails the scene.
Ah, it hurts. I'm dying.
Get out of the way, you fool. What's this? What did you eat?
Ha! Well, the pain in my side was gone, so I got hungry. Well, I had 9 bean jam rice cakes.
Soup. You're supposed to eat soup, you fool. You seemed a bit panicked there. I guess even samurai like you can crack under stress. But I must admit that you didn't abandon that man. You may not have looked it, but he was in danger of dying. You just may have saved his life. And thank you for bringing him here. But if she had been able to properly explain the problem, even this samurai could have helped. Well, there's no use talking about the impossible. But she is a hard worker. Since she can't read or speak, the ladies at Amakaze don't have to worry about her leaking their clients' secrets. They have her carry letters and messages. In a way, not even being able to tell us her name has given her an advantage that a normal child wouldn't have.
That's just not right.
I must admit that it's not an ideal situation, given the kind of work that she has to do. But I have any number of patients who are near death. I'm afraid I just don't have the time to spend on someone who isn't even sick. Or are you saying that you have an idea? If you do, what is it?
And this is where the Super Samurai comes into play. I'll teach her how to read and write.
Teach her to write, eh? You? You're going to do that? I see. That might just work. But what kind of person would spend so much time on a child like this? You're quite the character. You hear that? This samurai is going to teach you to read and write. You should probably ask Don Pachi at Amakaze about her. He's in charge of everything. That is, if you're serious about helping her and won't change your mind. I don't want to hear you gave up later.
So there we go. That is the second event, or third. And just one more before you're given free reign. It's kind of a long introductory segment to the ending, but I mean, what can you do?
Oh, you're back. The child got home fine. Sorry for the trouble. This is a small token of my thanks. It's not much, but here you are.
500 mon.
You know, she seemed awfully happy when she got back. Of course, I couldn't really make heads or tails of what she was trying to explain to me. Do you have any idea what happened? You, teacher. I see. That's a good idea. I'm all for it, but my Kaze uses her as a messenger. You should probably ask my Kaze about it.
And so we go to talk.
We have got something very important to discuss. So, why don't you go and see Dampachi for a while? Dampachi told me all about it. He said that you want to teach her to read and write? Do you really think she has the time for that? She's got all she can deal with as it is. What with helping me and doing all the household chores. And there are many jobs that I can give her precisely because she can't read or write.
Her situation is tragic.
Ah, what does a drifter like you know about the situation? Fine, if you insist. I have a solution. You will have to pay for my time. If you want to spend your time teaching her to read and write, well, that's your business. But I'll have to charge you my standard fee. That's the way it has to be. The fee is 1 stick of incense and 1,000 mon. If you can't pay, I'll have to ask you not to interfere in our affairs. Don't you think it's cruel to get our hopes up for no reason? You understand, don't you? I have an appointment now. So, if you'll excuse me.
So that concludes the final event before you can kind of move around more freely in the game. Like there's no real schedule anymore until. Just let me talk about this right quick. Essentially, right now you have until the 24th evening to earn 1,000 mon, which is actually very easy. And on the 24th day, evening, you have to come back to Amakaze-cho and continue the plot. But until then, I'm going to be, getting money, upgrading weapons, and doing jobs. So that is kind of the end of the introduction to the game. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next part when we take on the meat. So have a good night, guys.